on ice because all three escaped without injuries. You see them run right into the woods, really, because this truck just lost control. And black ice, likely the reason for it. Let's talk about black ice here and how it develops. Often the road just looks wet. Sometimes you don't even notice anything right here, but you get this very thin coat of highly transparent ice that can form. It happens often on bridges, on overpasses, and a lot of times it happens when you might have had snow or even just plain old rain or anything the day before that melted, and then overnight it gets cold enough to refreeze. Condensed moisture via fog can also do that as well. Dew can freeze on the pavement. Anytime you have temperatures of 32 or colder, anything that's shiny on the roads, you gotta think that might be ice. It happens often on bridges and overpasses because they're elevated and the colder air gets underneath them, but also on spots that are shaded from trees. Those are spots that don't warm up during the day, and sometimes you don't really get to get rid of the ice from the day before. So if you do encounter black ice and driving tips, keep the steering wheel straight. Do not brake. Take the foot off the accelerator to reduce your speed instead. Steph and Jen.
All right, we have
You're right. It was the R storm. Raymond.
It was yours. Okay, Raymond. Yeah, I knew it was. I thought.
Anyway, but the moisture all gets worked in, along with new moisture that comes in from the Gulf of Mexico as we see our system come out into the middle of the country. So now we get rain going pretty far north, but with the cold air on the backside, there will be areas of snow, like in Rapid City, like down into western Nebraska, and even farther south, which I will get to. But Wednesday night, we're still watching the rain on the move. In Minneapolis, it is rain to begin for you. It's rain for Chicago, rain pretty much all throughout Wisconsin as we look ahead to that forecast into your Wednesday and the Wednesday evening. For St. Louis, it's all rain. It does get cold behind the system, but not cold enough to get us into any snow. It'll be 37 degrees with rain. Watch your Thursday forecast, though. We see some cold air come into Minneapolis. We'll have that rain-snow line. Many of you north and west of town will finish with snow here into Thursday. Then we move